Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to RobMotive. Today I'm going to be kind of changing out, adding some new accents to the Toyota Tacoma. You know, I had gone with kind of a red theme before, but now to change things up a little bit, we're going orange. And I think orange will look pretty darn good against the green, or the electric lime, of the Toyota Tacoma. Now, real quick, all of these accessories from tufskinz.com. You can get 10% off by using discount code RobMotive10. And there is a link down below in the link tree as well. Check them out, they've got all kinds of cool stuff out there. Now, let's go ahead and take a look. I'll show you what I've got over here. Real quick, just to run through. These are for the door handle areas, I'll show you that. These are cup holder inserts. These go in the glove box in the embossed Tacoma in there, and then these go right across the top of the, I guess the HVAC area, or right below the radio area. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to start with the easiest ones. That would be these. They just drop in. They do have adhesive on the back if you want to stick them in there. I have never found that necessary, plus I like to change things out here and there. So for me, I just drop them in, makes it easy to clean if you ever need to wipe them down or anything, and easy to change out, as I mentioned. All right, I've got all of them removed from the packaging here. You guys can see them right here. Again, pretty simple. They're just a drop-in application. In my case, I'm not going to be sticking anything down. So I'm going to go ahead and just drop them down in the cup holder areas. It's a little dark in here, I think, but these will lighten things up a bit. And we've got the round one here for the center. Underneath here we have the square one, and then in the back right here we've got the one for the cup holder area there. They fit really well. I love it. Just adds a little bit of extra bling in here. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next we're going to do the glove box letters. You can't misspell this because they fit in the slots, right? I mean, you know, if you do that, you probably shouldn't be doing this mod. Anyway, comes with the letters, of course, and then one of these alcohol prep pads, because you want to kind of clean out the slots to make sure that they're free of any kind of oils or dirt or whatever. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and wipe these out. I'm going to go ahead and peel the letters off gently. You don't want to bend these. They're strong once they're in the holes, but independently, you know, there are little pieces. So just be careful with it, I guess. And go ahead and just stick them in the slots. It's really just that simple. And there you have it, just like that. Love it. And doesn't that pop? Awesome. Next up, we're going to do these center pieces. The longer one obviously goes here, and the shorter one goes here. Now, a little tip for you, something that I think helps a bit in the installation. Since this one has a bend in it, it naturally wants to go straight, right? So I'm going to kind of just heat it up a little bit. Nothing major. I mean, you don't want this thing catching on fire, right? I'm just going to use a hairdryer and heat it a little bit to help it better conform to the bends that it has in it. I've also already cleaned it off with rubbing alcohol, so the surface is good to go. So let me heat it up a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and put it on. One more quick little tip I'll give you. To get the backing off, these have a backing on them. I would use like an X-Acto knife or something sharp to just kind of pick the end off. It just makes it a lot easier to do. I can feel that heat on there. That's good. That's what I want. And there we go. I'd call that a perfect stick. Now I'm going to hit it again with the hairdryer and just kind of push on it a little bit just to make sure that it conforms the way I want it to, but you get the idea. We're going to do the center piece here. I'll make sure I get that on at the edge, and I think I'm pretty darn good actually. Nice. And that's how that one goes on. Pretty simple, right? I mean, you just stick it on there. I did heat this up a little bit too, just to kind of activate the glue. I mean, if it were normal here, 100 degrees, or at least what it has been, I wouldn't worry about that so much. But it's a little cooler today, so I just wanted to kind of make sure, again, I have best opportunity for adhesion. All right, lastly, we're going to put the door trim pieces in, the little accents that go in this slot. Perfect spot for them. It's kind of a two-step process. There's the black under piece, which is like a spacer that brings the top piece further out, if you will. Both have sticky stuff on them, so you want to go ahead and put the black piece on first and then the colored trim piece after that. So I've already cleaned it off. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and separate these two like so. Then I need to grab my X-Acto knife up here again to remove the adhesive backing because it's on there. Alright, we're all heated and good to go, I think. Let's make sure placement wise that we get that where it needs to go, and it kind of just falls in there. Then you want something kind of narrow to push it up against. So I've grabbed this. This is just a trim removal tool, and it actually might be a little too wide. So I think what I'll do is use this one. And then I would go ahead and clean this piece off with some rubbing alcohol, because you are going to stick the finished piece to it, so you want to make sure it's oil free, if you will. Let's go ahead, we're going to start in the corner and kind of push it in there a little and kind of let it drop into place. That's what I really want to accomplish here. So just like that, and then just push on it gently. I'm just using the edges of my fingernails at the moment. And again, this is like a gel material, so you don't want to poke anything sharp into it or anything like that. I would just use your fingers like I'm doing. All right, got it all done. I think it looks awesome. Just some added accenting inside the Toyota Tacoma. Real quick, one more time, if you're interested in any of this stuff or anything else, they have a ton of stuff over there. Check out tufskinz.com, and don't forget discount code RobMotive10 for 10% off. Now, let's go ahead. I'll show you what I've done. Pretty darn bright out here, that's for sure. Let's take a look inside the truck. You can see the door trim piece over there. Of course, there's the glove box right across the console area there. And then the cup holder area, taking care of all of that. You can see in the back, if it's not too dark, the door just slammed closed on me. Over here is the trim piece in the driver's side door. And let's take a quick look in the back. You can see the piece over there and the matching piece over here on the passenger side door. Again, just a little bit of added accessory or color, I guess, highlighting towards the air for the inside of the Toyota Tacoma. I love this stuff. I think it just adds a little bit of bling to a truck that's really relatively bland on the inside. Certainly you can find something you like over there. They do have different colors and things, so you don't have to go orange. They have a myriad of things. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Do you like it or not? I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.